Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and I thought I'd give you a different scenery, but you're going to have to hear some waves crashing in the background, if you don't mind. Today I'd like to talk about a school trip that I went on with my child. We went to an art museum, and it was about colonial life, early colonial life, and what the settlers did when they first got to America in the early 1600s and beyond. Anyway, so I was talking to these boys that were having lunch. This is a 5th grade class, so 10-year-olds. And I was talking to them about, basically animals and, choices of food. And we were sitting down having lunch. And, it's not really my right to talk to anybody else's child without the parents' permission. But I did what I could to make references to why I eat plants. And I think that was the best way to approach that, because it's not preachy and it's not telling people what to do, but basically you're telling people why you do something and why it makes sense to you. And so these boys know that Charlotte doesn't eat meat and she's plant-based, and they were asking me why. So I told them why. I told them basically, all the reasons, if I was a carnivore, I would be chasing birds right outside, and I'd be eating their blood and all that stuff. Now, not everybody can be convinced, because 4 out of 4 of these boys that I was talking to were eating meat sandwiches and meatballs and spaghetti, and they were saying that they hunted deer. Like, they hunt deer, they fish for fish, they literally skin it themselves, they help their dads out, they are hardcore hunters, and they don't see a problem with eating meat. Now, there was one girl in the group that does go fishing with her dad, but she's like, but I would never kill an animal just to kill it, like a deer. Like, I was explaining that the deer, it's not a challenge. It's not even it's not a game, because the person with the gun wins, like, that every time. Like, a deer is so placid, they're not going to attack you. Unless, I guess, they knew for sure that there was a survival instinct that needed to kick in. But even then, I don't think that these deer would, come right at you and attack you. So it's really game over, and there really is no gaming in it. Like, I don't understand that whole entire game thing, like gaming to shoot a bird or whatever. I just don't see the meaning of it being a sport. Hold on, there's someone coming. So basically what I'm saying is the whole entire sport of hunting an animal that's not even going to attack you is just like, to me, it's not a sport. Like, if you're going to do a sport, let it be more gladiator type, let it be something that's bigger than you. Even the ones like the bulls in Spain, but even that, you have them all kind of, from the behind. You have an advantage is what I'm saying. And I think that I was pointing that out. I think there were some seeds planted and some wheels turning with the stuff that I said, hand a baby an apple or a sheep or a goat and see which one it plays with. Obviously, it's going to be the apple. So, I was telling them all about how beautiful fruit is and how it doesn't run away from you and it's not bloody and we don't have to skin it and we're attracted to it and we love the color, and it's got its own water and sterilized water and nutrition and hydration and sugar and everything in it, that we're attracted to. So there was really no argument with that, and they totally understood it. In fact, this one boy said, oh, well, I eat a lot of fruit too. So I'm like, so what if you just ate fruit and more plant foods? Do you think that you could handle it? He's like, well, I really love the taste of meat. I said, yes, but in the end, it could actually not do good things for your body. I mean, they already know that. It's already scientifically, backed up. And he's like, well, my grandfather's like 80 and he eats meat and he's fine. I'm like, well, there's an exception, not the rule. So P.S., here I am just going on and on. I had an answer for everything. I had a backup for every single one of the questions. For some reason, it didn't look like it was sinking in. And I was just like, you know what? Sometimes there are people that just won't get it. They just won't. But you know what? I was one of those people. So there is a possibility of hope. Again, I don't take another child and, start preaching to them, whatever. But I do bring up why I do it. And I think that's a very effective way. All right, guys, signing off. There's more people coming. Although they could learn a few things, too. Bye. Take care.